Hi, my name is Brittney Brown with Radio Free 102.3 KJLH at the 2014 Merge Summit. What brings you to the Merge Summit this year?
Well, what brings me to the Merge every year is that I do every day merge my faith with entertainment, and I can't even believe I'm at the Merge and speaking on a panel because the people who are here, Harry Lennox, what? Lawrence Fishburne and Braylon Evans. You better come on, Jesus.
You are such an inspiration, Nikki Taylor, because you're an African-American woman, Essence Magazine, really doing big things right here. What advice would you have or words of encouragement for women who aspire to be somewhere near the vicinity of someone as successful as yourself?
I think it's important to know your value. And it is always critical to master where you are on the way to where you're going.
What words of encouragement would you say to people who are struggling with the concept of marriage?
I would say without question, God's system and structure and order still works.
What would you say to those who are struggling with compromising their faith in order to be in the entertainment industry?
One thing that I've found is that at some point you got to close your ears to people and open your heart to God. A way that you can get input from a person that can validate you in the spirit. So if God tells you, you just kind of got to trust Him.
No compromise. So faith-forward people should be rocking entertainment. Amen. They should be telling the story that needs to be told.
Our industry is treacherous, and it really isn't very forgiving. And when you're not armed with the tools that are necessary to navigate these waters, you can get eaten up because there's sharks out there.
The Merge Summit is all about integrating faith and entertainment. What words of encouragement would you give to someone who's struggling with compromising their faith to be in the entertainment industry?
You're not going to compromise who you are to accommodate others. You got to stay strong with who you are. You'd be surprised who you are would open the door. Say, I don't turn down my personality for anybody. My personality has opened major doors for me. So I would motivate you to stay true to who you are. And I believe that's going to open major doors for you.
Hollywood's the only place we demonize. When people go to work in a Fortune 500 company, no one says make sure that you keep your values, but they're still tempted. Everywhere you go to the education system, you're tempted to blur the lines. And so, what I would say is, let's not be scared of this space we call entertainment or Hollywood that's come with this stigma. The same principles that you need to be a pastor with integrity, or a teacher with integrity, a businessman with integrity, you bring those principles to the entertainment space.
More than anything, the Bible says, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
You cannot compromise God for success, because God is the beginning and the end of your success.
Now, the Merge is all about integrating faith and entertainment. What would you say to those who feel like they have to compromise their faith in order to be in the entertainment industry?
I would say their faith is actually an asset to the industry.
What would you say to those who are struggling with compromising their faith in order to be in the entertainment industry?
I say I feel you, because I was up for a film recently that would have had some sex scenes in it, but that would have been like not just that, but like some fighting as well. And I love the fighting, the soldier aspect, but the sex scene, I was torn. So what I would have had to do was honestly just be transparent. Like I was praying to God, I was like, Lord, Your will first, because I want to do this, but I would rather Your will first. Kind of like how Jesus said, He said, if this cup can pass me, let it be done, but Your will, not my own, right? So I'm in the same boat, and so thankfully I didn't get it. I was able to thank Him when I didn't get it. Even my agents, they're like, maybe it's for the best because of that. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah.
You don't have to compromise anything. You can still be humble and still be yourself. Just make sure you point, in the right direction.
I'm not as concerned about what happens in front of the screen as I am with the feelings and the hurts and perhaps maybe some of the compromises that happen when you're not on the screen.
Entertainment, what words of advice or encouragement would you give to someone who thinks that they have to compromise their faith in order to be in entertainment?
Don't need to compromise. Continue being really good, trusting what you trust and your time.
What words of encouragement would you have to someone who has compromised in their faith and they're struggling to get back on the right path?
We all do that. My job is not to judge you over anything that you do. First of all, real talk, if you want to get real, there's nothing that you've done that I haven't done. And I probably have done that way worse than you have. So if I can be a discipled man and I can be a man of faith, then stop playing games. You need to come on and do this.